Hello there, my beautiful darling collective. This is going to be a message for anyone who comes across this video. It's not for any particular sign. So if you guys are new here, say what's up. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, hit that like button, and yeah, welcome. I just felt the need to do a collective reading. I just feel like a lot of people are going through stuff right now, and I just wanted to do this to hopefully bring some of you some peace of mind and some healing and some guidance. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. My name is Xabe the Gemini Witch, by the way, aka Xabelina. And it's a pleasure to have you here. Alright, we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Envy. I am the same as everyone, but with different challenges. And purpose. I know what I'm here to do. You know, I feel like with the online world, we tend to look at other people's lives and we compare ourselves. And that causes us to have envy, right? And we question what our purpose is in life. We see so many people out there posting videos and making money, or how to make money fast, or how to make money online, and invest in this and you'll get this much back, or just a lot of people dealing with a lot of pride too online, right? Like, look at the cars I drive, look at the house I live in. That takes us off of our own path, right? Our own purpose, so to say, because we tend to, we tend to compare our lives to others. We don't see the struggle that people are in. Usually when, you look at your neighbor and you see the things that they have, or you look at the people online, especially nowadays, we have so much access to things online, right? We tend to compare and we think that they have it all. They have the perfect marriage, the perfect partner, or, oh my God, look at this person, they're healing quicker than I am, right? And that can make us slightly envious. And again, it takes us away from our purpose and what we're here to do, right? Maybe they find purpose in inspiring people to be better. Maybe they found their purpose in making people laugh. Maybe they find purpose in making money. But then there are those who are on a spiritual path who don't really find purpose or meaning in those things. There are those who are a little bit deeper and they question, what am I here to do? What is my purpose in life? Well, definitely not to envy, definitely not to be prideful and to walk around acting like your shit don't stink, right? Remember that a lot of the things that we see, it's like that quote says, everything that glitters isn't gold, right? So that's the message that I'm picking up here. So what is your purpose? Spirit, tell me more. I know what I am here to do. Tell me more about this. change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Your purpose is to let go and allow the universe, allow God, allow Source to guide you and to direct you in the path that you need to be on. Divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not to chase it. Your purpose is to be abundance, not chase it. What does that mean? That means that knowing that you will always be taken care of. Knowing that as you go sowing good seeds of good deeds and good karma, as you go serving others, the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, divine Source will compensate you for that somehow, some way. You are divine abundance. Inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Getting in touch with your inner child, not forgetting that you have a beautiful imagination, that you're creative, allowing your inner child to come out to play. You know, children are very forgiving. Children don't necessarily tend to hold grudges. If you're a Christian, or if you know of, the Bible, you don't even have to be a Christian, but there's a scripture in the Bible that says, "He who is like these little ones will enter the kingdom of heaven." A child knows when someone is off, right? When someone's not well, when someone has bad intentions. A child feels it, right? Trust your inner child and know that you don't necessarily have to argue. You don't necessarily have to, allow your ego and your pride to get in the way of things. If you feel something is off about somebody, just simply walk away, right? Lovingly. Knowing that this person is just not good for me, okay? Your purpose is to tap into your inner child, to be free, to be happy again, to be joyful again. Your purpose is freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Children don't hold resentment, right? They understand that, I guess everyone has their issues, so to say. I mean, when they know that something is off, they protect themselves, right? They kind of look that way and they're like, oh, I'm not going to go that way, right? But look, there's that shiny new toy. I'm going to go play with that over there, right? They go towards whatever they feel is love. Your purpose is to go towards what you feel is loving. To be in an environment where you feel that there's love, where there's connection. Your purpose is to love. Your purpose is to love those who have wronged you. Your purpose is to understand those who have done harm to you. It's to see things in a broader perspective, right? My daughter, who's now 20, when she was when she was little, she was in kindergarten. My friend has an autistic son, and they went to school together. They were in kindergarten together. And it was so sweet to see my daughter love on this child who was autistic, who, went into the classroom and misbehaved. And at the time, they didn't know, right? So they had no idea that he was autistic. They just thought that it was his behavior, right? It was a behavioral problem. But my daughter saw past that, and I thought that was the most sweetest and the most unconditional loving thing that I could witness, because she was so sweet to him despite everything, right? That's how we're supposed to be, right? I mean, of course, if he did anything to her, hurt her in any type of way, she would say something, no, don't do that, right? Don't hurt me, don't. But he never did, right? But nonetheless, my daughter was not judgmental. She didn't envy, right? She didn't have pride. Where there were children who were bullying him or maybe treating him poorly, my daughter embraced him. That's such a beautiful example of what it is to embrace that inner child. My daughter is so loving, and she understands, or back then she understood, that she was divine abundance, right? She didn't have to worry about when she was going to eat, how she was going to eat, who was going to feed her. She just trusted. It's about going back to that, to being that inner child and just trusting, right? That's your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to become authentically you again, to tap into your inner child, to allow whatever changes need to happen in your life to happen, and just to trust in the universe. Trust that you are worthy of good things. You don't have to envy. You don't have to walk around with pride or resentment. Forgiveness is important, because I guess we all mess up, right? We all do things that hurt people, right? Hurt people, that's what they say, right? Some of us, no matter how good we think we are a villain in someone else's story, right? And they may be a villain in ours. But when you see things in a broader perspective, and you realize that this person, whoever wronged you, may have gone through something themselves, right? There's no reason to harm anyone, but it's not up to you to sit there and try to convince them or tell them what they did wrong. It's up to you to say, you know what, I'm not going to participate in this. And I can choose lovingly to walk away from this, right? I feel like there's a lot of petty energy with that pride card. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Some people envy you, or you envy others, whatever. Take it how it resonates. But there's an envious energy. Some people don't realize the things that you've been through, right? And you don't realize the things that they've been through either. So I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Allowing yourself to be released from those bonds of resentment. Okay? So let's see what the tea leaf has for us. What can you tell my viewer? You may feel like there are forces working against you right now. Like everyone has it made except for you. Things are not going your way right now. You're questioning God, you're questioning the universe, and you're saying, what the hell, you know? Like, I'm a good person. What else can you tell me? Strong emotions, passionate love or hate. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy that you're holding on to because you loved passionately, and it kind of turned into some sort of anger, hate, right? Bell, an announcement. And key, a successful outcome to your problem. So this situation is temporary. There's going to be a successful outcome to whatever problem that you're facing. Don't think that you're going to be going through this for the rest of your life. Okay? You're not. These thoughts that you have may be affecting your health. Okay. Be careful, okay? Be careful with your thoughts. You're going to have success and victory in this situation. You're going to overcome it. You're going to overcome it. You're going to triumph. You're going to feel like you're riding high again. You're going to overcome this energy that you're in. You just have to allow that change to take place. The Knight of Wands. I see you. I see like Spirit saying, be careful not to be hasty or make quick decisions. You're very ambitious, but you may be feeling like there are some forces working against you. You want things to be done fast, right now. You want it now. Rome wasn't built in one day. You wanting things to happen right now is causing you to feel burdened. It's bringing stress, problems. You feel like you have like a huge weight on your shoulders. Some of you feel like you're taking on way too much, and you just want things to happen right now. But this is a process. It's teaching you something. It's teaching you how to live in the moment. Children don't think about what's going to happen tomorrow. Children live in the moment. They're excited when you tell them we're going to Disney World in a week. Right, or in a day or whatever. They're excited, right? So I feel like Spirit wants you to be excited about this success, this triumph, this victory, about overcoming these problems. It's about switching your perspective on things. Okay? orphaned. Some of you may be feeling like no one's there for you, like you're alone, like no one's really ever had your back. Maybe that's the reason why you feel like forces are working against you, because you're like, why does everyone seem so stable, so solid, and I'm not? Not for you. Something's not for you. What is not for my viewer? A clear knowing that something is being denied to you. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result that you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust it. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. You can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not at this time, not at this time. Know when to fold your cards. That's your prosperity message. The protection message is this: don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust it. Something much better is waiting for you. The King of Cups. Having emotional control, being grounded despite the rocky waters and the waves. Healing. Having empathy for yourself, forgiving yourself for overlooking red flags, forgiving yourself for tolerating certain things. Five of Swords. You're beating yourself up. I feel like you've allowed people to get into your head. And remember, it's not that you didn't do anything wrong. It's not that you were perfect. It's just that the way people are portraying you is their version of what, you know, they put in their own mind about you, right? It may not necessarily be true, or it may be true, but just not as bad as what they're saying that it is, right? We tend to demonize people. Like I'm picking up the moon card energy. The moon, you can't really see things that are in the dark, right? And let's just say when you're in your room and you have a pile of laundry sitting on a chair, when it's nighttime, it looks like someone's sitting on that chair, right? And there's fear. And your imagination gets the best of you, right? Until the morning comes and then you realize that that was just a pile of clothes that was sitting on your chair. We tend to place too much power on people, and our mind tries to protect us. That there are people out there that do harm. Oh yeah, I know, because I've witnessed it firsthand. But I feel like sometimes we give people way too much power over our emotions. Sometimes we demonize people to the point where it triggers anxiety in us. It could be a trauma response, right? But taking away their power, like, imagine if you were to get up in that dark room and walk towards the pile of clothes. I mean, you know it's a pile of clothes, obviously, because you know you put it there. But let's just say a child. Oh my God, this is a perfect example of the inner child. When you're a child, your imagination runs wild. I remember my mother had this painting at the time that movie It came out, and it was a huge painting of a clown smack in the middle of the room. And I would fall asleep staring at that painting, and I thought it was like the creepiest thing ever. And my imagination ran wild. I'm like, that thing is gonna come out of the painting, and it's gonna eat me alive. And it would take away my sleep, right? That's the same example as, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like a person, you know, putting way too much power and emphasis on something that can't even do them much harm, right? Yeah, there are people out there who manipulate. There are people out there who do really bad things. But I feel like sometimes we give them too much power by allowing our brain to ruminate about said person, said people. Like they're big bad monsters that are out to get us. And at the end of the day, they're just hurt people that are going through their own thing. No one is better than anyone else. That pride card. So what is your purpose here in life? It's to learn how to forgive. It's to learn how to let go. It's to be adaptable to change. It's to not allow people to take away your power. It's to not allow your childhood trauma to get the best of you, to keep you in your head. Memories of the past keep you stuck, spiraling down that dark abyss of your mind. I feel like whoever I'm talking to has some PTSD. Your thoughts are causing bad health. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bond. This situation may be affecting your finances with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you feel like you're not worthy of this Ten of Pentacles. Stability, a happy home, or, you know, the Ten of Pentacles. Listen, I know people who live in campers and they're happy. At one point, I was like, I want to live in an RV full time, right? I know people who live, they don't own homes, right? And that's that envy card. It's about finding your freedom, what makes you happy. That's your purpose in life. To connect to your innocence, to forgive those who wronged you, your parents, your children, your spouse, your ex, whoever, your friend, your coworker, your boss. Letting it go, because that resentment is really getting to you, you know? It's creating more trauma. Like in this picture here, in this card, I see that there's a key. I don't know if you could see that, but there's a key. She has a key. She's so busy wallowing and being sad that she doesn't have, or, you know, she feels like she doesn't have a way out. She feels like that door is locked. But the key is right there. If she were just to get up and look around her, she has the key to her Ten of Pentacles, to her happy, fulfilled life, whatever that may look like to her. Whether it's living in a, you know, owning a home or whatever, or renting. Some people are happy renting, you know. Some people don't want the responsibility of owning homes. Some people want to live in a hut in Puerto Rico, right? Some people want to live in Mexico, right? Whatever you feel is going to make you happy, right? But it's a lot about letting go of these huge expectations and trusting that the divine, that source, that your higher self has a plan for you, far better than what you can ever imagine. So that's what I have for you, collective. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, as all the other YouTubers say on their channels. Yeah, I hope you continue to enjoy my 80s little videos that I post, my shorts. I'm an 80s girl all the way. Yeah, rest in peace to Tina Turner. She left an amazing example of what it is to overcome abuse. Oh, but she was lucky, right? She had talent, and so she was busy. These are the things that I think, right? I'm allowing you to tap into my own thoughts. Oh, she was able to overcome that because she had talent, and you know, when you stay busy, you know, doing your own thing, you're able to overcome those things, right? Oh, she could afford the therapy. That's why. No. You know what? She still had lonely nights. She still had to leave that relationship. She still had to push through it. She had to believe in herself, even when no one else did. She allowed her authenticity to come out and to shine. And so many people loved her for that. And her voice was unique. She was different. And so are you. You're different. You have something to offer the world. And what that is, I don't know. You know what that is, but I don't. I would love to know. Yeah. Rest in peace, Tina. So, I am taking personal readings. If you would like one, you can email me, xabethegeminiwitch at gmail.com. Until then, I will see you guys in the next reading. Goodbye, collective. Bye-bye.